Okay, we're going on to the second acro exercise. I want to add a preface here. We're moving into an area of acro called slacro. Slacro is a portmanteau of slackline and acro. In this case, we're going to use another human body as a slackline, and acro is a flyer moving off the human body like a slackline. And I've noticed some of the students doing the next two acro poses find it a little bit uncomfortable, and I think it's still a good thing to do, because I laid out a whole curriculum of all things we want to kind of learn and progress to acro. And so each level I'm trying to go into a different new direction, like break ground in a new area. And so rather than just doing easy things and staying in the easy area, you break new ground into the slacro area. And rather than avoiding it, like here's to make it comfortable. First notice, here's how to make it comfortable. First notice how Sonia, she's standing on her feet and she's pretty comfortable, it's pretty stable. And maybe 0.1% of you have some special things going on, but the rest of you, you're also going to be pretty stable just standing. When you stand on top of another person, it can be just as stable. The things that gets in the way is that when someone first stands on someone else, they're kind of nervous, so they're kind of tense, tight. You know, imagine you're like on slippery ice, you get tense and tight. And so as soon as the base just shifts a little bit, there's this likelihood that the flyer will freak out and do like a really quick shift. And then the base feels the flyer shifting, does like a really quick shift. And then we get all these tiny little quick shifts, and that creates a lot of instability. So to work through that, one way to do it is like you just get into a very stable pose. Stable means the more to the ground, the more stable. Like standing is your tallest. If you're on your knees, you're lower. And if you're also in child's pose, you're just like a tiny little thing on the ground. Exactly. Exactly. So you want to stay low to the ground and just hang out there. Let the nervous system of your flyer and your base just kind of get used to it and realize you don't have to be tense and twitchy, but you can actually relax. And the more the flyer and the base relax, and it takes like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Just relax and then just wait for things to become stable. And then you're gonna start having fun. Once you're stable, another trick that I like to do is you just kind of have the flyer dance. And just moving around tells the nervous system like, hey, I can actually move. Things are okay. I can move here, I'm okay. I can move here, I'm okay. And so, you know, rather than just like rushing into a pose out of it and be like, hey, I got it, just takes the time, become comfortable. Okay, enough of the preface. In order to do it, the base, if you have long pants like me, you want to pull them up, and you get this very sexy acro look. Because fabric is slippery, so we want to expose the skin has a lot better contact. What we are looking for today is, again, this bone, shin bone is a tibia. There's a bumpy part here, and Sonia will want to connect. I'm gonna show her part is here, and if I were to fly on her, I would take the middle of the balls of my feet, and I would connect this here. You're gonna see it in motion. We're going to enter this through bird pose, so just kind of follow along what we do. We start in bird. We talk about with our hands to take away this foot. Sonia's going to bring her foot to her chest. I'm going to place my foot, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And Sonia's just going to hang out in child's pose. this is pretty stable. Yeah, you can start dancing, or you can just hang out here and just wait for both nervous system to calm down until things are stable. Now, if things are stable, Sonia can sit up. The important thing is, if she just sits up onto her heels, all the weight will be back and she's gonna fall off my feet. So as she's sitting up, she has to push her hips forward. Very nice. And now up here, you can hang out. You can start dancing. Very nice. And you can come sitting back down. You can connect hands. You can go back to bird from here, or I can bring her directly down to the ground. I'm gonna bend my knees, and she's gonna stand up. Very nice. Now, this is gonna take you some time to become comfortable with. The next progression is you're going to come in from the side. Step down to the side. Voila.
So here's another acro move for level 2. This is called foot to shin. So the base's foot will be to the flyer's shin. In this pose, it's really important to realize that your stability is largely in part with the base's stability. So on the ground, we feel very stable. Standing, sitting, and lying on the ground are probably the most stable and probably the most comfortable. So in the air, it's the same thing. When you have a larger surface area touching the flyer, or let's say you're in child's pose on a flyer, you're gonna feel the most stable. And as you move up, if you're kneeling, you're gonna feel less stable. So take your time with this, feel stable as much as you can, and move slowly through this progression. So here, we're going to have the flyer's foot. We're going to put the protrusion on our tibia, kind of in between, like the large toe and second toe. And that will be where a nice grip is. So here we're going to start into bird. I'm going to take this knee up, make it face the foot, and then the other one. I notice we're fairly comfortable here. Sometimes you may feel some sort of, if you are unstable, there may be a twitch. If I twitch, then my base pit twitches, might be a fall coming. So another thing with this position would be, it'd be probably useful to have a spotter, especially with first timers. So here, we feel pretty stable. I'm going to rise up. As I rise, I'm going to be moving my hips forward as well to help balance the weight. So you can see here, rising, and my hips are going forward. To try to relax even more, you can do a little dance, move around a bit, feel comfortable, and when you're ready, you can come back down. From here, you can go into bird, or you can just come on down and stand.